Hey, welcome. It will be great to see your beautiful faces. So if you have a camera at your computer, it will be nice to see because we are such a small community today. Yes, hello. Hi, May. Where you, May? It looks like in Alaska.
Yes, no, I'm just in Germany, but it's very cold.
Oh, really? I'm so
Yeah.
sorry for you. So South Germany. Yeah,
Yes,
probably.
Unterallgäu.
Unterallgäu. So,
The sun is
okay.
coming the sun is sort of coming out, but
Yeah.
I have to.
So,
I'm out here with my nieces, and I have to be a good example. So I have to wear something on my hat.
yeah, okay. Can understand. Yeah, I'm really excited because it's the first time that I'm doing this English Zoom. So I'm Kali, and since 4 or 5 years I'm living here in Bali, and my English is now much better than before. So if you're never using this language, it's really difficult. Because in Germany, if you're not living in Berlin, it's really difficult to learn English. In Berlin, it's really difficult to learn German, for example. I know so many people which are living in Berlin. They're coming. So, for example, the girlfriend from my son, he lived for 5 or 6 years in Berlin. She never learned his language. This is really crazy. What about Hassan and Matthias, Madeleine? Please, it will be great to see you guys. So today we have a special Zoom because we're going to start a really nice series of mindset Zooms. And for this thing, I have four really such amazing persons, which are really I love them of all of them. And we're going to do now every week this kind of mindset Zooms, because in German we have these Zooms already. And this is very helpful because, I'm a trainer and psychotherapist, and I know how important it is to develop your mindset. If you try to reach goals in your life, it doesn't matter which goals. Everything is starting here. Everything. So if you don't have this is a right opinions, or you will get so many problems in your life to reach your goal. That's why for us here in the Infinity community, it's so important to keep a focus on this topic. So maybe a short story about me. I'm now since almost 3 years in Infinity, and I have three sons. My son Simon, probably everybody knows him because he's one of the big leaders here in Infinity. So he's actually the reason why I'm here. And so you can see, you can also learn from your kids to develop your business mindset and money mindset, because this is stuff, this is a thing which we're not learning usually in the school or from our parents. So, and I started to develop myself in this in the thing since 15 years, because as a psychotherapist I realized that so many people are struggling in their life because of no time, because of no money. So, and what is a solution? I'm as a therapist or a coach, I can show them how, it's not only about mindset, it's also uh, about to have really opportunities to. So, for example, if you can drive a car but you don't have a car, so this is a problem. And Infinity is for me a car, so it's a car which we can use to reach our goals. And of course you need what is Fahrlehrer, someone who teach you to drive a car. So, and here in our community we have such amazing Fahrlehrer, driving. Help me, what is Fahrlehrer?
Drive
Teacher,
instructor,
driving
drive
teacher.
Driving,
instructor.
yeah, driving instructors, yes. So, and in this helped me so much. Since 3 years I'm really my income, my money mindset, and my opportunities in the world, in my this how what I can do in this world, they grow so much in the last year. It's such amazing what's happened, you know. I never expected so much support and so much opportunities in my life. So, and yeah, of course, many of you know me already. And so today I would love to introduce you, how I talks 4 amazing people. And there are already partners in Infinity, and they have also, yeah, a big mindset. And I would love that they can, you know, introduce themselves. And at first, let's see, who is the first? Yeah, I think at first I would love to introduce you, Julia. So Julia, she's living now in Italy. I don't know her so really shortly, but you know, the short time we are so close together. And Julia is such amazing woman, which is, I'm really very proud on her that she's doing this stuff, you know, what the normal people are not doing. She will tell you. Julia, please, can you introduce yourself? Just, you know, a short story. So what is your background? What is your situation right now? And the very important thing is, what is your dream? What you're dreaming about, and why you choose this opportunity with Infinity?
Thank you, Kali. Hey, everybody. My heart is pumping like, wow! I'm a little bit nervous to speak in front of so many people. So, yeah, my name is Julia and I'm a mama. I'm a single mama of 2 children. My son is 13 and my daughter is now 7 years. With 2 dogs and 1 cat, I share my home. And originally, I'm from Austria, and I decided to unschool my kids, to go with them and to experience life, to learn together with them from life itself. So my life brought me here now to South Italy. And yeah, with this unschooling, it is, and learning from life, my life brought me also and said, hey, Julia, now you have to learn about financials, to handle your financial situation, to get to love numbers, to get to love also, yeah, and to make freedom and peace with your financial situation. So that's why I was opening up to find new possibilities. And then on my way, my life brought me, I think, 4 or 5 people who said, hey, come on, I want to introduce you to Infinity. And I say, okay, wow, interesting. My life bring me now 4 or 5 people coming from the same source and say, okay, you have to have a look on this. So I say, okay, good. I open up for this. And yeah, I learn a lot of things, how to structure better my life, how to give structure also to my kids, because I have a very free, a free being that want to be free always and want to fly high, and yes, I dream of healthy structures for humanity, healthy structures for the children to unfold their greatest potentials. And I also dream of rejuvenating our systems, to bring all these toxic energies out of our system, to shake it out and to scream it out, and to give space for new things to adapt on this world. And that's why I'm here. And I'm still nervous. But I dream also of being financially really free, to don't think about numbers anymore. So I see everything that want to be seen, want to also be hugged, and also want to be taken care of. And then it can go, and then I can release it. So the same is now with the numbers. And that's why I say, okay, I choose my reality and I'm here and I take responsibility. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Julia. Yeah, it's so important, you know. So sometimes I have this picture. For me, is a money. It's like a you know, organism. It's like a baby which is crying from the morning until the evening, until the night, the whole life, you know, because we have no knowledge how to feed this baby. That's why this topic is so important in our life, and takes our all attention, you know, of this crying baby. And I just learned in the past how to feed this baby, that the baby can walk, and someday this baby can be completely independent, and there's no topic anymore to think about, can I buy this, can I buy that? And yeah, and so I think this is what you're learning now, Julia. And Julia will also be one of the speakers in the future. And I'm really thankful for this, yeah, that you are open to do that. Yes.
Yeah, like me.
Yes. Yeah. So let's see. I think I will introduce now Grace. So, and Grace, she's not alone here. She has already such a beautiful 2 other people which she brought in this community. And Grace, I felt in love with her immediately. Last year, it's almost 1 year before we had maybe just talk about yourself, and just tell the community what's important to know about you, and what is your just to be a part of your path, of your way.
Thank you, Kali, for this opportunity to talk here and to host also these value calls, these mindset calls we were doing. I'm Grace. I grew up in Austria, lived in Switzerland, but started traveling a couple of years ago. And as Kali said, like, we've met last year at New Year's Eve, and it was just magical that she popped up into my life this moment. So my situation was. So I'm a women's health coach. So I work mostly with women about changing their perspective about their body image, helping them to live a more fulfilled life in their bodies, with food, with the relationship with the body. And that was always my dream, like to be self-employed and to live this digital nomad lifestyle where I can just travel around and have my own hours, be self-employed. And and it was beautiful, and it is beautiful, but there was this one thing which was missing. And I realized when I was traveling, I met so many coaches, and I've seen, like, wow, they are really living this independent, financial, free life. And I always ask myself, like, how are they doing this? And I got in contact with them and realized more and more that they have more income streams, like not only depending on one. And at this point, that was my situation. I had only my coaching. Only. I love my coaching, but it was the only stream I have. And I knew I need to change that. So I manifested that I want to build a passive income stream, and I learned to invest. And that was very scary for me, because I never had something to do with investments, and I grew up in a family where no one is self-employed, where investments are like the devil. And so we never talked about it. Money mindset I got from my family was very broken, I would say. And I would not say that this is very rare. So I'm from Austria as well, and there are a lot of people who have this scarcity in money mindset, and not really, so that there is something missing. And that's what I got with Infinity, that we get to know this missing piece, which is the education about this money mindset and about the investments, and get a helping hand where we can go together through this. And that was I got when I joined Infinity. And through the opportunity, I learned so much about my money mindset, and I could change a lot about it. And I'm still on the way to this really financial abundance and freedom. but I know that this is a huge opportunity to be here, and that's my vision. Why I want to do these value calls as well, this mindset calls, because I know how important it is to be in a community where we all have the same vision and go in the same direction from the mindset. Because what's often missing is that the surrounding people have a closed mindset, or they live still in the box. And when we have a vision then and we want to go somewhere, and all of the other people around us are saying like, no, this is too scary. No, why can't you do like this? And we get discouraged about it because of that. So I think these calls are really important to encourage ourselves and to, really grow as a group and as an individual then. And my vision really is to, like, my dream is that I want to become this, I want to get to the point where I'm so financial independent, where I'm so in this abundance that I can easily like say, okay, I want to build a family, and I can step out of my coaching business, and there is still like passive income coming in, and I'm still like have enough aside that I know that my children will have I don't want to say a better life than I had when I was a child, because I had a wonderful life, a wonderful childhood, but I want to have the opportunity to give my future children, my future family, this feeling of fully abundance, and there is no lack, or we can't afford this, we can't afford this. I want them to grow up that when they say like, I want to learn horse riding, I can say like, okay, let's get you to horse riding. And when they say they want to learn something else, they can do that. So my dream more and more becomes not only a dream for me, but more for a future family as well. And I'm really, really curious where this path is taking me then, because also obviously like I'm now in Switzerland. I know that one day I'm gonna be maybe in Bali again with Kali and Christine or somewhere else. I don't know. So this is my vision and my dream.
Yeah, great. So and what I really, really like about this community here, that we also doing network marketing, and the point is that we connecting people. So without Grace, I will never met Christine, which is now also in Bali. And maybe Grace, would you like to introduce Christine?
Yes, of course. So Christine was we know each other actually a long time already, because she was one of my first yoga teachers when I moved to Basel, to Switzerland. And she always was traveling already, and we got more and more in contact. And then I introduced her to Infinity, and now she joined the community. Also, like privately, we are so much more connected now, which is grateful. And I'm really happy about that. And I'm really happy to have her in my team, and hopefully see you in Bali then again. And I think, best you introduce yourself, where you from, where you at, and what's your vision?
Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Kali. To make this like zooming in motion to start with. I knew Grace before Infinity, but stepping into this new chapter of my life, becoming a part of this community, my relationship with Grace intensified so much. And I got in touch with Kali, which is a huge enrichment for me, having her as a mentor. And so in such a short period of time, I just joined Infinity, I think in June. I have gained, a relationship with two women that I admire and that enrich my life incredibly. So that's just assuming what happened to me, within those few months that I'm a part of this community now. So my name is Christine. I am originally Swiss, born and raised. I'm a globetrotter for about 15 years, meanwhile, and settled in Bali now. That's what I do. Yeah, that's where I've been most of the days since about 2 years. For 2 years now, I'm doing that. I am in my mid-40s, and I stress that because when I grew up, a money mindset for a woman wasn't a thing, especially not in a family that had a mom at home like my mom. And I'm entirely grateful for that, because she was a beautiful mom, but she never taught us how to be independent and how to do the money thing. It was clear that the money thing is connected to the breadwinner, which would be the man. So that was my initiation into this life. And I started to not fit into that regular woman type, maybe. And I started to kind of branch out and do my own thing. So I firstly bought into the corporate world type of life, and then had to bail out because it wasn't for me. And I started to travel, and I found the yoga, and I did the off the beaten path thing, and I kind of freed myself on all levels. But the money thing didn't come with me. So that really only started later. And I have to be fair and say that, you know, and passive income and all of that stuff wasn't really broadly available back when I was young. So I learned that a lot later. It was actually the last piece in the puzzle for me. So when I already was kind of really living that free life and, you know, just choosing where I want to go and where I want to settle and when to move on, I still was kind of lacking this abundance in terms of financial sustainability. So I had to shed layers to get to the point where I had to really dive into what is holding me back. Why am I not being abundant in that? What can I do to support myself? Where do I need to really kind of do the work, which I'm obviously not doing because no one ever told me to. And so bit by bit, I started to shed the layers. And then I understood that you got to step into action. You cannot just do the work secretly. You have to really put yourself out there and do the work openly, you know? And that's when I started to be interested in all the emerging markets. I branched off and tried to, you know, look into the cryptocurrency stuff and be more interested in all of these things that in my world were only available to men and never to women. And so I embarked on that journey. And then infinity stepped into my life and I found it. It's not that it was brought to me. I just picked up randomly in a post of Grace and I'm like, I want to talk about this. And that was only the beginning, you know, of having to shed more layers, having to really look at this idea. Where's my mindset? Why am I not comfortable with the topic? Why do I still shy away? And infinity was for me a beautiful aid to take this thing on, step into it and do the work and be out there and put my investments there and look at my mindset. And then I joined the networking and then I, you know, got Kali as my mentor and she's full on. She's like, you got to look at your stuff, girl. It's not going to happen if you shy away. And so for me, infinity has become a gain in so many levels, not only in terms of, you know, investing and the mindset. It is also about me stepping up a notch, that I can have my vision fulfilled, which in my case is to live a life where I do not have to care anymore what I spend, where I spend it, where I want to go, how long I want to work, how much I want to work. It all, you know, will not be a thing I have to look at anymore because it's just flowing, because I do continuously invest myself into the topic and get a kickback from that, which is beautiful. It took me a long time to get here, believe it or not, but I am determined to take the chance because I think we're at the moment in time where it's a gift, a blessing, and such an opportunity to be able to step into that new chapter, which is not broadly available. We're still a tiny community who has access to it. And I'm so determined to spread the word and to kind of broaden that mindset so that more and more people can become self-empowered and take it on and not be dependent on anything other than themselves and what they do out of what they have available. Well, I guess I'm going to leave it with that. I could go on and on. So thank you for this opportunity to speak to you today. And I'm going to give the word back to Kali, I guess.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's great also to hear you with the story, and even also in English. It's so funny to see that the language is changing our personality. It's so
It is.
interesting.
Yeah,
So
it is.
it's another side from me, you know. So my mother tongue is actually Russian, and always when I'm speaking Russian, everybody's saying, "Wow, Kali, you're changing so much," and it's funny just to hear you in English. Really, but nice. I like it. I really like it. So Grace, so you are, so how I told you are not alone. You brought here, I think this is only, no, Hassan is also a man. There's one guy and your side. He brought him also to it this evening, and I'm really happy that you have took this opportunity, Renato. Maybe you can also introduce this guy, Grace.
Yes, I would love to. So I have brought here my dear partner as well, and he's actually also in Infinity my first partner in my team. And yeah, very very inspiring person for me. I got to know Renato 5 years ago in Switzerland, so when I moved to Switzerland, and since then we're together, traveling together, going through ups and downs, and managing life and really growing as a couple, as an individual. And I'm so happy that he is also joining the English community calls, English mindset calls, because when it comes to changing mindset, when it comes to motivational speaking, when it comes to really getting a kick in the ass, Renato is the person to go to. So I'm happy to introduce him here.
It's a pleasure. Hello, you guys. It feels like a grand honor to be the one man out of those incredible power women. So thank you so much that you invited me here, Kali, and to be your literal partner, Grace. Thank you also for those incredible speeches so far. Like, I'm really flabbergasted, to be honest. Like, what sort of human beings that I got connected here simply just by being in this community and by picking up the straw that has been handed to me, you know. And I think life really is about picking up things that come your way, because they're, you know, there's so many things continuously passing alongside you and you could just all ignore them. But I think when we are really picking up what is handed to us, that's when things change. And I think it needs a lot of courage. So what I would love to talk with you guys more about is how can we muster the courage to be ourselves? Because I think the relationships that we are experiencing with money is only a fraction, but then again, an incredible manifestation as to how are we relating to ourselves? How can we actually step out there and say, like, yes, I would love to talk about what I do and who I am, and not be like shying away and being afraid of, you know, that's me. And yeah, you know, I'm doing this network marketing thing and I don't know if it's legal and shit. So it's very important for us just to step out there and say like, hey, this is me and that's what I do. And so my question to you guys is like, who is the real you? And what does it feel like to be unencumbered, just to be you 100%? And yes, you are here in a community, and yes, you are growing and you are, you know, managing and you are improving and you're learning. And that should be, that's what life is about, right? So you notice that this is kind of like a very moving topic for me. I'm coming from a background where I had scarcity, as many of us, from a very young age. Money has been bad, has been something that you should have, but you should not have too much of, etc. And I think when we're talking about money, we're really talking about a critical part of a relationship toward ourselves. And that's really what I help people with. I'm helping people with communication, emotional intelligence, and relationships. And I believe that money, like nothing else on this planet, just really shows how are we relating to ourselves and other people. Are we allowing money in? Are we allowing ourselves to hold it, cherish it? And then are we allowing ourselves also to spend it and increase and improve life quality within us and around us? So that's really what I would love to talk with you guys more about. And I'm really looking forward to these conversations. Maybe quickly, just to round it up, I've been born and raised here in Switzerland. But as you can notice, like I've been traveling around the globe for the past 15 years. So for me, it is always a great, great pleasure just to connect with people. And that's what's Infinity about to me. Just connection, natural, human, organic connection. And I think in our society, we really forgot about this, you know, how to genuinely connect with people. And yes, there's money involved, but money is like it's like a chair, it's like a spoon. It's something that we can work with and that we can cherish and we can enjoy. So why not learn a little bit more how to, like, you know, how to appreciate that and how to enrich life for each other. So that's really why I'm here. And I would love to have more conversations like this with you guys.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much, Renato. Yeah, all of you. I really, yeah. So guys, this is burning, like, you know, newborn of the series now, how we can support the people all over the world, because, you know, with German we are limited, but with English we can reach all the people, everybody. So, and I will just, you know, I will give you this opportunity now with this extra, you know, mindset Zooms, just to go out and you know, to reach all the people, to talk about this opportunity. So many people outside in the world, in the Western world, or even not in the Western world, they're looking for opportunities. Maybe they don't know, they're looking for opportunities. But for me, it's a kind of wake up. Sometimes the people don't know what is going on, you know, on in their life. And many people, they're just on the way to wake up. And sometimes it's only a word, it's only a sentence, it's only eye contact. And the people, they're waking up and say, oh, okay, shit, what I'm doing, what the hell I'm doing the whole my life. So, and just please go out and tell them about this community here. Tell them that nobody have to reach the goals by themselves. And it's so important to dream. And don't forget, the dream, if you stop to dream, the dream is, for me, the voice of your soul. And so many people, they stop to dream because even as a child, you stop to dream because all the time your parents told you, we cannot reach this, we have no money for that. So, and now we have to relearn to dream again. So, and here you have opportunity. You know, so many people, we need role models, you know, with people which are reached the dream life. And for that is this community so important, to have these role models. Otherwise, you know, it's not only to dream, it's also to reach, you know. So just to give the people this you know, this empowerment. And so on this, yeah, just I would love if you're going outside, and next time when we will have this Zoom, that you, yeah, just bring all your friends and talk with them about this opportunity. Now we have in the English, so, you know, so Infinity starts with the German, you know, the seed is German. So that's why our community is so strong in German speaking people. So, and slowly we're starting also to adapt all the other languages. So now we have the social media course in English. So now we're starting with the mindset Zooms in English. So, you know, and all this, and crypto, you know, all the crypto stuff is in English, also is a trading. So there are so many, you know, good things which you can share with your community. And yeah, just do that. And yeah, maybe, do you have any questions? So now we can maybe open the door for questions if someone has questions. Otherwise, yeah.
Carly, there
Grace?
is a question already in the chat. Christine asked if the mindset calls are for public, or a possibility to invite international people who are interested in stepping into Infinity. Do you want to answer this question quickly?
Yeah, what do you think? So I thought before maybe we just will keep it for only for, you know, the internal mindset, because in this case we can also talk about you know, topics which are important to how to use this business, even also the network marketing. and for that you need different mindset, so we can talk more open, even if the community is small. I think, you know, I think the Renato is coming inside. Yeah, I think it's good to be just in our circle.
Yeah, I think as we said in our previous call where we talked about the structure, we mentioned that maybe we can put in then separate calls which we can make public then, where people can invite interested people or people who have been follow-ups, and we would announce them as a special call then.
Yes. For sure. Yeah.
Didn't we say we also want to do at some point like a women empowerment call or something like the ones that you do in German?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So because, you know, for that I need a team, because my team is so big and I cannot manage all this. I need, that's why I'm so happy, guys, that you are taking now the responsibility for this for the English community, and just be free, you know, just play with with all the opportunities. So, you know, the community is you know, community is growing about people, you know, all people which are bringing all the sources, all the tools and insights. So, and you are such amazing guys, so I think we will have a really good time. Renato?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a great opportunity as well to share energy, you know, these kind of calls. So I would highly like to emphasize that if we can create such calls for the public where people can actually bring their prospects and people who might want to learn a little more, and as relationship goes, also, you know, feel this energy in these calls, I think it would be a great idea to open them, or at least, you know, create some for public. Because I've always seen that when people are actually feeling the community, not just listen to about, you know, details, etc., but actually feeling this energy in here, that's when people are most likely to also feel like, hey, this could actually be helpful and healing for me. So this is something that I would also love to, you know, support and facilitate eventually if need be.
Yes, yeah, for sure. I think, I'm really open for that. Yeah. Julia?
Yeah, I also feel the same way, because my mission is also to connect the people more with the feelings inside of the body, to connect them with their hearts, with their dreams, as I'm also from the dream weaving movement. And I work a lot of also with the elements, and to connect again, okay, what do I feel? And to feel also my opposite, to feel the people, to feel the community, and to lean inside. And also this English empowerment calls, this would be a wonderful opportunity to pick up all these beautiful beings outside that are searching also for their tribe,